Hi guys, my name is Yeti and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to Morocco. Okay, I'm going to be spending 6 days, 5 nights in Morocco. So come with me, let's go together. As usual, whenever I'm traveling long stay like that, especially with my husband, we usually drive from our house, we'll park our car at the airport and then board the plane and then come back because we live in Essex and I think we're going to be flying from Gatwick, so it's about an hour journey, and it just makes sense. I hate, entering cab, calling Uber and things like that. You just want your own comfort, your own car, and I mean, if you can park at the airport, why not? So we usually just prefer to drive ourselves down to the airport, and then park our car there and fly. So we're already at Gatwick Airport, chilling. I'm super excited and we're leaving for Morocco. If there's one thing I love about flying is that I love the views from up there. It's always very peaceful. We left around 6 p.m. and we ended up landing at 10 p.m. and it was late at night, so the view is no longer sunny. Night view is also very beautiful. At this point we're preparing to land and I just caught the night view. I said, wow, let me record it for you guys. But yeah, so guys, I need to tell you this: Morocco airport is no joke. I've been to several airports, well, not several, but at least so far this year Morocco is the fourth country I'm visiting. I've been to Montenegro, I've been to Spain and Greece, and now Morocco. But Morocco airport has the longest waiting time ever, and immigration wahala. So we had to just wait after landing, go through immigration border control, which was very difficult and stressful. Like, the queue was so long and annoying. And at a point I was called over to go to one room to take my passport or something. It wasn't even stressful at that room because I wasn't interrogated. But yeah, it was really long and stressful. Very, very stressful. And the fact that the immigration is in layers, like you're done with immigration control, you've been stamped in, and then you still have to manually check your bags, and then before you go out of the airport, it was like 3 stages. They keep scanning. What are you guys scanning for? Like, and it's even like manual scanning as well, not automatic like London airports where you just go through a machine. This one, they'll still have to like search your body and things like that. You have to push your bags through the machine. And I'm like, what's the need for all this wahala? And then yes, checking into the hotel, I'm super excited and I can't wait to show you guys Morocco. So if you're interested in traveling Morocco through my vlog, stay tuned. Hi guys, it's day 2. So the tour guide, because I went to a posh retreat, you can check them out on Instagram. They do, group trips and all. So I went with them. The tour guide took us to our first stop. First of all, he gave us like a little history. Then he took us to our first stop, which is like called the Kutuba. So he took us there, and then we had this mosque where people used to pray. Morocco is very beautiful, and another thing is that they speak both French and Arabic as the official language, which I find quite intriguing for an African country. They have a mix of Arab as well as French culture together, which is really nice. So we went to the Kutuba, and then from there went to Marrakesh city center. And guys, I will not lie, Morocco stinks. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the honest truth. Oh, okay, let me take that back, guys. Marrakesh stink, because I didn't go outside Marrakesh, so it would be unfair for me to judge other cities in Morocco without having been there myself. But Marrakesh, one of the things that I noticed about the place is that it smells. So we went to the city center and I bought a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, guys, we were swindled and it's so painful. That's one thing that I also don't like about Morocco. If they tell you something is 4,000 dirham, ensure to price it to 500 dirham, because there's tourist price for everything. And apparently all these tourist guides usually take commission. So this tourist man took us to shops where we bought several things, but we were swindled, because at the end of the day, when we went to the markets, a separate market ourselves, the price was something they sold for us. They called 4,000 dirham, where eventually saw that it was for 500 dirham. And then argan oil we bought for 800 dirham. We eventually saw that it was 400 dirham. So yeah, we got swindled as well. We went to the fruit stand. This is one of the most amazing places in Morocco is very colorful, picture friendly. But my fruit juice, another thing, Morocco, they like fresh fruits a lot. Like you see a lot of fresh fruits. They always make their juice like fresh, which is really good. They're kind of medicinal, or would I say herbal? You see a lot of herbal stuff around. So they love mixing stuff. They're more organic, and I really like that about them as well. Though this is just the market, vibing, and we just checking out the market. This is really a nice place. From there, went to this antique store to get things. They are really rich in culture in Morocco, like very rich in culture, which is so good to watch. So at this Jalamia shop, I got something for £1,000. Even though the lady first called it £4,000 for us, we paid it down to 1,000, and I thought it was a good bargain. And we went outside the store several days later, only to find that same thing at 500. So yeah, as well as this oil shop, the man, gave us introduction about argan oil, cactus oil, and many other products that they have, and then we all bought, but we were ripped off, guys. So my advice is that if you're going to Morocco, don't allow tourist guide to take you to stores. That's one. And then two, whenever you're being given a price, beat it down to the barest minimum, because they'll definitely give you tourist price. Trust me, guys. Our next stop is the YSL garden, and I'm looking forward to see what the garden has. Guys, we've arrived at the YSL garden, and it's really beautiful. Lots of different kind of plants, and I love it. It's also one of the top tourist attraction sites if you visit Morocco. And YSL, right? It's the popular YSL brand. That's the popular Yves Saint Laurent. I think he owns the garden, the popular YSL brand. So it's a very beautiful garden as well. It's a must visit. It has many nice picture spots as well. So after the YSL, guys, we'll be going for dinner. We went to this rooftop bar. Yes, another thing I don't like about Morocco, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, is their food. I mean, unlike Greece, for instance, you will know that Greece, they love pasta, and they have it in various variants, if that makes sense. But in Morocco, I can't really say this is what they have. Of course, they have the couscous meal, but other than that, everything was still, I don't know, they're not really good with food. Even when we went to their KFC as well, everything was served with sugar. Like, they take too much sugar. But the only thing is that, yes, they have tea. They can entertain you with tea, serve you with tea. Everywhere you go, even into the stores, they have tea. Like, it's their regular entertainment, something. Let me put it that way, for visitors. But yeah, they don't really have good cuisine. That's one of the things I don't like about Morocco. Then after that, we went back to the hotel, and then yes, Moroccans can entertain people with music and tea, like I said. So this man gave us music, we dance. So it's day 3 at Marrakesh, and today we're going to Oruka Valley. We're going to be exploring, the valley, the mountains, and just the rural area of Marrakesh and see what it's like. I just finished having my breakfast. Breakfast was nice, and I'm going towards the bus that Posh Retreat has provided for this trip. So come along, guys, let's go. For day 3, guys, we are going to Orica Valley, and for us to get to this valley we have to go through the Atlas Mountain. So we're going to be hiking for almost 3 hours back and forth, guys. Like, I can't wait. So let's go. Finally we got to the valley area. As you can see, I'm not really an hiking fan. It's one thing or one sport or one activity I don't really like. Not because I'm scared of heights, because in my head, what's the need? But anyways, once in a while, you just want to see nature. And I've been to Irinjesha waterfall, so I'm expecting something similar at the Ruka Valley. So let's go, guys. We traveled through the mountains, we kept climbing. We arrived at this spot. They called it the natural fridge.
Life at natural fridge. Even though common logic, cold water touching me, but they say it's natural fridge. No wahala. We'll take it like that.
Even though to me it makes sense, because they sort of like channel the valley water to, I don't know how they were able to do that. Probably they use pumping or wiring or something to channel the water to always splash on the drinks, and then the drinks are usually very cold. That is why they call it natural fridge. But it's very beautiful. It's very nice. So at every stop at the mountain we get to see natural fridge, which is good, meaning you can even pause and then buy a drink or something if you're thirsty. So that's good. We continue to climb until we arrived at the waterfall, guys. Like, oh my god, it's so nice. It's one thing I love about traveling is the fact that it gives you that it's an act of worship itself. It gives you that moment to just appreciate God for the marvelous creation. Some people out there would say they do not believe in God. I'm not against anyone's belief or orientation, but I find it really weird, because then what is the logical explanation you have for all the things God has created, for all this creation of God, like the valley, how water is just coming out of a rock with no source. I mean, it's amazing. Look at the mountain, heap of stones just gathered on a place. People are living in that mountain, believing God that they are safe, because obviously the mountain has been like that and has never moved for years and years and years. Another thing about Oruka Valley is that at the entrance of the valley, we saw monkeys saying hello to us, which is pretty amazing. And then in between, you get to see markets, villages, people buying and selling stuff along the way. So if you don't have strength, I recommend that you do not climb, because it's almost an hour, hiking. And there are 7 valleys in the mountain, but we're able to get to the second one just because obviously nobody wants to keep going high and high and high. And it's easier to climb up, but coming down, guys, it wasn't easy at all. But the tourist was able to then take us through a much more easier route down, so it was quite easy. It wasn't as difficult as it would have been if we had gone down through the same way we came up, if that makes sense. So we're done with the valley, guys, and we are going to another place called the Bahia Palace. So it's also a significant palace in Morocco, in Marrakesh. People take nice pictures there just to see different, they call them riad, like different rooms and things like that. And yeah, so this is the Bahia Palace. It's just somewhere to see, really. Hi guys, today we are going to Agafe Desert and I'm super excited because we're going ATV riding. But before that, I decided to, because the hotel we lodge is more or less like a 5-star hotel in Marrakesh, Morocco. So I decided to use the gym for the first time, just for the sake of doing that. So I started my day at the gym. Then I went to the pool to show off my swimming skills, because I do attend swimming lessons, even though the last time I was at a swimming class was over almost 2 years ago now. But yeah, and then the water slide, oh my god, so amazing. I love this as well. From there, we decided to embark on our journey into the desert just to see, what is there, and just to enjoy, to go ATV riding, and that's it. So we arrived at the desert. It took us a while to get there, guys. I mean, I don't know how people live in deserts, because it's not even fun in the sun. Extremely scorching. I mean, Morocco is hot, Marrakesh is hot, but the weather at the desert is quite different. Maybe because it's filled with dry land. I do not know. So at this point, we were wearing our helmets, preparing to go to the desert to ride our ATV. So I'm not really good at riding, if you know me, but yeah, I managed to make it work.
Yes. Okay. No.
I also needed someone to join me because I wanted them to film me riding. And we all had fun, we had pictures, we enjoyed ourselves. I think this is one of the highlights of my trip as well. So if you are coming to Morocco, I would definitely recommend that you go to the desert to just do the ATV riding. The pump, the rush, the excitement is worth it absolutely. Like, it's very, very interesting. So after that, if you know Moroccans, they love entertainment, so they took us back to where we got the quad bike for a limit, for some entertainment. They gave us tea. Moroccans can give you tea, god. They gave us tea, they entertained us with the chairs. It was fun. And then from there we left to another, like a luxury suite for dinner, to enjoy traditional Moroccan dinner. And then dinner for me, I don't know, I don't think Morocco or Moroccans have food like that, to be honest. Their menu, I'll say meh, but yeah, people had dinner and it was an exciting day. Oh my god, guys, today is for hot air balloon. It's 6:30 a.m. in the morning and we are leaving the hotel to go for my hot air balloon ride. Guys, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what this experience is going to be like. I've seen it on TV and I hope it's not scary, but yes, I'm here for it. So we arrived at the place. They served us breakfast because obviously we had to leave the hotel very early. That was around 6:30 just for hot air balloon. And once we got there, they served us breakfast, which was like pancake and juice. And of course, the Moroccan tea was on the menu as well. And after the breakfast, they came back with a truck carrying the big balloon and they started to inflate the balloon. And they came to call, people that registered prior to participate in the experience. So this is us preparing to board, guys. It was the most difficult part. Boarding was extremely difficult, guys. Like, it was the most difficult part. We had to they bent the basket. I don't even know how they did it. They bent the basket for us to slide in. Then after that, they raised it up and then they attached the balloon to the basket, something like that, with this huge gas, that would eventually help us fly. And then the noise of that gas, my god.
Even the eat alone.
Chaos.
That's it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
They carry me go where I don't know.
But anyways, guys, once we balanced in the air, it was absolutely beautiful. See, I'll recommend hot air balloon to anyone. It wasn't as scary as I thought, and the fact that it was so peaceful, like, it's just, if you really want to disconnect yourself from the world, I recommend you do hot air balloon, because you're just up in the sky floating and you're just there appreciating God and mankind, wonders and creation. It's really beautiful. We all vibe, we have fun. I really enjoyed the balloon ride. It did not really last for so long. The whole entire ride, maybe 20 minutes in the air. I thought it was going to be like an hour in the air or something like that, but it was still worth it. It's something that I would love to do again as well. And we were about 1,200 meter feet above the ground, so we're not that high, but we're really high as well. But yeah,
Welcome to my world, people. I am a flying princess. That's it. They don't need to see that part.
we really enjoyed it, and our pilot said he's been doing this for almost 14 years and he has done Germany to Italy before by hot air balloon, which is wild, like really wild. But yeah, that was it. When we're done with that, first we decided to go to KFC to have lunch, because obviously, like I said again, Moroccans do not have food. It was really difficult seeing like street restaurants selling good food, except you want roadside food and you don't want to end up with food poisoning. So we just stuck with KFC. And then with KFC as well, their chicken is like they added sugar in it. I don't know what is with Moroccans and sugar, just like they added to their tea. I think they added to their food. The rice was sugary, the burger was sugary, the chicken was sugary, even the chips as well, everything sugary. Once we're done, we just decided to go to the store to buy things, argan oil, and then we discovered that the first store we visited, the first day or second day of our arrival, they ripped us off, like maybe because a tourist took us there. When we went on our own to the market to just explore, the things we got were way cheaper. What they called for us 4,000 dirham was like 500 dirham. The argan oil, the first man sold to us for 800 dirham. We got it for 400 dirham. Like, it's crazy how Moroccans are like, pardon my French, Nigerians who hike prices. And maybe because I live in England now, and when they tell you something is £3, you don't bargain, you don't price, it's £3. If you go to 20 stores, it's still £3. You find it at that price. But here, if you're going to Morocco, Marrakesh to be precise, guys, ensure that you don't buy from that first store. Go to another store and price the item again, okay? Because they will give you tourist price. From there, I went to the hotel for my hammam bath. So it's like a Moroccan bath, just to clear your skin, facials, and then a massage, which also went well. And yes, that's the end of the day. Hi guys, it's the final day in Morocco and I'll be bidding Morocco goodbye, and I'm so emotional. I really enjoyed my stay, but yep, holidays always come to an end. That's the sad part. You're always excited and then you still have to go home. I'm excited to go home, go back to my bed. But yeah, so we left very early, got to the airport as usual. Immigration, their border control in Morocco is not friendly at all. We still had to queue from the entrance of the airport to even enter the airport with their manual check that they're always doing, even to enter. Then after doing that, finally checked in, boarded, and guess where we are? Landed London safely, thanks to God. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my vlog, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hope to travel more and to share more with you. Don't forget to keep following Splash for more, and most importantly, subscribe, guys. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.